Welcome to The Story Tinker, a Webtoons and Witcher podcast for superfans with scene-by-scene analysis. Featuring sharp co-hosts for a fuller picture, we dive deep into character psychology, relationships, and theories. We'd love it if you could like, subscribe, comment, and rate us on all podcast platforms and social media. For bonus content, you can support The Story Tinker on Patreon. Let's begin.
All right, next episode is called Countermove.
I gotta unlock it. Took a while, but I got it.
Awesome. You wanna start?
But you can start this one since I did most of the last one.
All right, so we open up. It looks like we're in the underground where the humans live, and we have Luka. Pretty sure that's Luka.
Yes.
Oh, baby Luka.
Oh shit. Sorry.
And then we see he's looking at Delta carrying Anya like a hologram, and he's looking at it together with Alexei. They're both examining it. Luka looks very concerned. I think he's concerned about Anya because he's a softie. Do you think Luka is in love with Anya?
I feel like he had a crush on her probably when he was getting his treatments and stuff, and she was the pretty nurse who would sit with him and help him out and stuff. And he's kind of latched onto her as this kind of hopeful thing because he thought she was dead, but now she's there and she's just like she was before the war, and she's still the same person, kind of in a way untouched by the war. She didn't have to live through it. But so I think it's maybe a bit of puppy love potentially, but also he's got his soulmate that he really wants to meet. So I think he just cares for her as sort of he's a genuinely caring person. He's not violent. He relates to Anya. He sympathizes with her, and he cares about her because she cared about him when he was all alone and not sick and feeling sick.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's in love with her. I was wondering though, can you meet someone and then your soulmate timer keeps going, and then when it's the right time, then it goes off? Theoretically, could it be someone he met already?
I don't think so. I mean, I've read a lot of soulmate AU fan fictions in my day, and it's usually when the ones like this, it's when they meet, something happens. So it's when they first lock eyes or something. So Who knows? I don't know the rules of this soulmate AU.
Right. So yeah, but he's watching. They're looking at the hologram. They're examining it, and the doctor comes and she's like, "We need medical supplies. We need antibiotics and painkillers, plus more insulin for 𝗵𝗂. We haven't recovered from the last attack." Just the question, where are they producing them?
Insulin, you need cows, I think, to make insulin, as far as I know, or at least cells from the pancreases of cows, or some. I think you need animals to make insulin. I might be wrong, but yeah, how do they make an insulin? I don't know.
So there's a lot of places, especially in stories and especially webtoons, we just don't ask these questions.
No.
Logistics.
Unimportant to the plot, other than we need the thing.
Yeah, I have to say, doing my MBA made me a lot more attuned to logistics. So
I did biology, so I learned this at one point, and now it's gone from my brain.
Yeah. So she says, "I know Ivan was our main runner, given his expertise, but we can't delay longer." Oh, but then you look so sad. And Luka. And he's like, Alexei, there's no one available to make the runs quickly or undetected. It's across the city. That's why Ivan was the one doing them. Wait, why? He could be undetected? What's his special ability?
They called him Bane of the South, right? And are they in the north right now, or in the east?
Yeah, I think they're in the north because they're trying to capture the north.
Okay, so I was gonna say maybe he's from this area, but he's from the south, so no. He's just good at parkour. That's my theory.
Yeah, I think he's just gifted because I don't think he's undetectable, because when he was out with Anya, he was definitely being cautious. So I don't think it's he's
also maybe they were found because he had Anya. If he went by himself, he would have probably been more stealthy.
Yeah, perhaps that's a good point. And whose arm is being grabbed?
Remember, Alexei's got no arm, so that's his prosthetic. I'm pretty sure.
Was he grabbing his own arm?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
he is, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he grabs his arm and he's like, I think that's a doctor or someone. No, Irina. Irina says,
Ugh.
I have to assume he's dead. It's been weeks. Same for your sister. Aw, let's see. Doesn't say
She's
anything.
assuming the immortal girl is dead.
Right?
Just don't like
Bad
her.
idea.
Like, they know that she's like literally immortal, like cellularly. On the cellular level, she regenerates.
Well, Irina wants her dead, so
Yeah, but you know what? I want Irina dead. So
that's one less person for the humans. So, and Luka does not look happy, and Luka now finally speaks up, which good for him because he's a little bit timid and shy, and has difficulty being confrontational. But good for him. He's like, there's no evidence he was taken by androids. There were only signs of a struggle. Oh, he also looks a little different, a little stoddier, a little more masculine. But if androids had a chance, they would have killed Ivan. Why take the risk? And Irene was like, ransom, torture for information, take your pick. And Luka does not look satisfied with this. But I'm sure blind idiotic faith is keeping Ivan alive in hostile territory.
I mean, based on how he's been talking to the Wraith lady, I would say it's been definitely keeping him alive, though it's been also the reason why he's been getting tortured. But you know, it's the reason why they're alive too, because he didn't snitch on them. Yeah, shut up, Irina.
I know, that wasn't my line though. And he's like, if he wasn't captured by the machine, then where is he? And Luka doesn't say anything because he doesn't know. And Doctor's like, if you two are done, this doesn't solve our rather urgent problem. Opens your eyes. Alexei, I know you want to fight and get your sister back, but our forces are in no condition for combat. If the East agrees to send medicine in the next airdrop, that won't be for another month. We won't last that long. Alexei's like, what's your suggestion? Focus on retrieving two of our greatest strategic assets, or lose more soldiers to missions they can't complete sufficiently. And she said, if you don't act on this, our people will suffer, die needlessly. I've grown fond of Anya. Even Ivan is a hero around here, but our duty is to the 𝗦𝗫, first and foremost. And whose arm is that shaking? Is that Lucas's?
I think it is Luka's, just because, you know, it's clenching. We see Alexei's like at a table and he's got his hands like this. So yeah, it's Luka doing the fist.
And I'm not saying to discard their lives. I'm saying we need to work out a better strategy. And now Luka finally steps forward. Okay, you want to continue from here?
I do, because as soon as they're like, we need someone to go, and he's just there being like Luka, no.
He's in that room for a reason. Exactly.
Yeah. I love it. He's not like the best soldier or anything. I'm like, why are they keeping him in these meetings? He must offer something. What is his unique skill that we haven't learned yet? Let's find out. So he says, I'll go. Everybody turns and looks at him.
His skill is. He's a good.
Yeah. Everybody turns and looks at him like shocked, and he's got a very determined look on his face. He's like, I mean, whenever Ivan made his routes, I was with him. I know them better than anyone, including the 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗏s. I could sneak past, get the medicine, and back, and then bring it back.
Well, he's still nervous. Look at his little sweat drop. I
That's
feel like he would not appreciate me talking about him like a baby, but sorry, Luka, you're just too cute.
It sucks is that like he is like, you know how Kieran was a sweet boy before everything and kind of made himself into this, like the sweet boy even despite everything.
Right.
He maintained that, which is just like, oh
yeah,
sweet child, even though he's like 30 or like
know, right?
40, 30 something.
At least 5, if not like 5 to 8 when he was.
He was like 8. I can't remember. I feel like they said his age. I don't know. He's in his 30s.
Yeah, 30 or plus. Yeah.
And then Irina, looking very unimpressed, says, "You won't last 2 minutes in enemy territory."
Well, then you volunteer, Irina.
Yeah, he's kind of like looking at her, kind of with a kind of hotter expression. And then Alexei says, "You're no fighter, Luka. You can barely shoot straight. And why is he in these meetings?" That's what
I know, right? Don't ask questions because there's no other character that has a face.
Yeah, I mean, but he's been involved in a lot of stuff with like, even in season 1. So I'm like, yeah, Alexei's the leader, Ivan's the best soldier, got Doctor, and we got Irina, who is a bitch, but she can fight. So why is sweet boy Luka here? Why? Maybe we'll learn that now.
Maybe he listens, you know, he's the like the guy who just does all these errands, and he'll listen right away, so you just keep him around and you're like, you go bring
emotional support human. Yeah, and then the doctor says, what did they say her name? I forget if we have her. I know we have her name. I just forget it right now. So I'm just gonna call her Doc.
I don't
So, like,
remember.
yeah, Doc says being a good fighter means nothing if you're an idiot. It could work out to our advantage. He should have no trouble traveling through the city undetected.
I guess
looks
she's saying he's not an idiot.
Yeah. She's like, you're not dumb, you can do it. And he's kind of shocked about that.
Isn't
And then
anyone said anything nice about him?
But then Irina slams her hand down and she's like, you've never volunteered for missions before. Where's the sudden bravery coming from? And he looks like he's got a tight lip and he says, Miss Anya means a lot to me. Ivan is my best friend.
Aww.
They always fight even if they're afraid. I want to be brave too.
Oh, I love you.
He's gonna die.
Why?
Because he's being brave and it's gonna be like he'll die in on. I don't know. I've been hurt too many times by characters like this. So I just assume that they're gonna die, and if they don't, then I'm happy. So
you know, he does give me death vibes. What's the word? Death warnings, death signs.
He does have the death signs. I don't know if that's the word for it, but yes. But who knows? I don't know. It's between him and 𝗕liche, but who knows? Might be both. Who knows? Again,
Together.
But also the humans need the stuff to survive now, so I feel like it'll be successful one way or the other. So
yeah, look at that later.
And then Irina's like, well, the doctor like smiles at him. She's like, yeah, boy. But then Irina's like not taking him seriously, and she says, cute. But then Alexei's like, enough, Irina. Are you sure? And then Luka's like, yes, sir. And then Alexei's like, then start working on those routes, Luka. You leave for your first mission tomorrow. And he looks very determined and brave. And it's almost entirely the way through the episode that we get the name of the episode, which is Countermove. Wouldn't it be funny if like this happened in more webtoons? Like, I noticed that sometimes they put like the title card in the middle. Imagine you get all the way to the bottom. It's like the last panel is the title, and then it's like done. I feel like that'd be funny. Someone should do that for like a joke episode or an April Fool's episode.
The same episode where Soph puts what?
Like I'm just saying, if any webtoon creators end up watching this.
Right. Yeah, and the same webtoon where like that Soph puts clown music over
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. Or like when they did the episode at the bar and the flower was upside down and stuff. That was funny. And it was the episode. That was funny. Then it cuts to what looks like the prison where our boys are being kept. And then I'm pretty sure that's Ivan in there. So then he says, so here I was, getting the shit beating out of me, right? Then this guy, yes, this person with looks like a bunch of piercings in their face, is just like standing there while he's just telling the story. He's like, then this guy, this one skinny looking thing says to me, and he also looks completely unbothered and happy in the situation. He says, yo, Ivan, I think we'll die here. You know what I did? I just laughed. And this poor guard just standing there with the most blank expression on their face. But yeah, they've got a human face. They've got like piercings and scars and some hair.
But like, I don't know, but like metal plates also looks like he has metal plates on his head.
Yeah, just around the face. So the 𝗕𝗓s again are some type of human machine hybrid of some sort that are not the androids or a different type of android. Or like more similar to the 10 perhaps, but I don't know. But anyways, Ivan continues, says, looking back on it now, kind of manic. Poor guy probably pissed his pants. And Scarge is still standing there with the gun, looking unimpressed. And then he says, tough crowd. Oh, you guys have no sense of humor, he says with a shrug.
I cannot believe you, Ivan. You're incredible.
Not gonna lie, these past 2 episodes have endeared me to this guy more. That or I just haven't read this in a long time and I forgot how like fun he is. Yeah. Can you tell I enjoy the sarcastic, handsome, strong characters?
Okay, when you end up with someone is we'll look out to see if yes.
I don't know if that's gonna work in real life, but but then there's a tap at the door and Ivan looks up at the door and someone enters.
Emily's all serious.
Clang. And then he begins to tap on the bench that he's sitting on. Tap, tap. Whenever someone does that, I always think it's going to be Morse code, but I don't know. Just putting that out there just in case it is. And then he says, "You don't look so hot, sleeping beauty, but 𝗦𝗂𝗽𝗃𝗃. Oh,
It's 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗃.
it's 𝗏𝗏𝗃. He's just been sitting there. 𝗦𝗂𝗽𝗃𝗃, you and I need to talk." And there's a
He chased the guard out with stupid jokes so that they could talk. The guard left.
oh, it's the god who left. Oh,
He was telling him stupid jokes to get rid of him.
intelligent. He's having a good time and has an ulterior motive, and I dig it. Okay, that wasn't very. Oh, was it that? Okay, no, but there was definitely a knock at the door, and then they left. But he was also tapping on the bench, so I don't know if that's connected. Maybe
I wonder if he was like, he's a ventriloquist with his fingers.
oh, maybe the god was told to get out because now Omega Cell's been zapped. So maybe that's why they needed to get out, because they're affected by the stuff too. I don't know. Anyways, you and I need to talk, and then we see him kind of move, and then he looks over to Ivan. He's got them red eyes.
Right? He has the one red eyes, and sometimes it's one red, one blue, sometimes it's blue.
I think it's like the backlight sort of thing. Like his eyes are naturally blue, but he's got the lights up when there's an issue or danger. Like how I guess for Delta he's just got green eyes and green glow, but for Omega it's blue eyes and red glow.
Okay.
Oh my god, are you seeing the thumbnail for the next episode?
A smile on Omega's face.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. They said that they've already drawn him smiling, so I guess we found out where. But yeah, next one.
All right, let me stop.
Thank you so much to my current patrons: Suzie, LadyLibris, Lily, Jenny, Molly, Veronica, Emily, Jo, Rochelle, 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃, Ann Rose, Alexa, Misty, Joanne, 𝗕𝗏𝗱𝗄𝗃, Esther, 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, Emily, Jean, Jen, Erin, Kay, Lily, Beckett, Duranda, Christine, Sadie, Kelly, Teresa, Mrs. Castaldo, Tatiana, Louisa, Rachel, and Cece Moon. Your support is truly appreciated.